for your home is made possible by
Anderson Hardwood, committed to producing distinctive, environmentally responsible hardwood flooring while helping to create a better planet for today and tomorrow. For more information, go to andersonfloors.com. Anderson, naturally.
But we have an idea for this cabin that is really going to set the tone, and that is new flooring. You know, we're thinking maybe some brand new, easy to keep clean hardwood flooring in a much lighter color might be just what this old cabin needs. And you know what? Sloan's got just the guy who can show you how to do it.
The flooring that we have in the cabin is a salvage floor. It's made out of pine. We put it in 12 years ago when we moved the cabin up here. The problem is I think it's a do-it-yourself problem gone bad. The floor, unfortunately, has changed color over time. It's gotten really dark on us, and it creaks a lot whenever you walk across it, and it also has gotten sticky. So here to help us solve our flooring problem is Don Finkel with Anderson Hardwood Floors. Hey, Don, how are you?
Hi, how you doing, Sloan?
Good. Okay, Don, I'm surprised you could walk across here because the floor is so sticky and it's so creaky. So we're losing this whole floor, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the floor, it's a pine floor. It was not dried properly, so it has shrunk. It's also cupped, and that cupping, when you walk across it, it rocks and creaks.
And see, that's a big problem too with even like the maintenance of the floor. We have to vacuum because if you sweep anything, it all goes in the cracks. Because I mean, it's not working for us anymore. The stickiness, though, is really a bothersome thing.
Well, in this environment where you have this rustic, authentic kind of cabin, it's not so bad to have those cracks. And the creaking doesn't bother me that much, but probably over time it would drive other people crazy. The stickiness is caused also because it wasn't dried properly.
Okay.
And you have to set pine pitch by drying it at a pretty high temperature.
Okay.
And what that does, it crystallizes that natural resin that's in pine.
Okay.
When you put the linseed oil on it, it acts like a thinner, and so it allows that pine pitch to come out, especially when it's hot, and then it just brings that stickiness across the surface. Attracts dirt and your feet and everything else.
All right, well, we're going to lose this floor, and you've told me that if we pull everything up and put our new floor down, then we'll lose that creakiness.
Right.
Obviously going to lose our stickiness. But let's talk about, we're still going to do a hardwood here, and there's a little bit of hesitation, I think, from people that worry about, are we doing harm to the environment? Are we taking away the trees? Bring us up to speed on that.
Well, in the United States, domestic species like red oak, white oak, and maple, and hickory, which this floor is hickory, they're all growing back faster than they're being harvested. The U.S. Forestry Service does an inventory every 4 years, and in all 33 states that grow hardwoods in the United States, there is more growing back than being harvested or dying naturally. And so much so that in the last 50 years, there's actually 50% more hardwood in the United States than there was.
Great. Well, that's good to know that we're not doing any harm. Now, you said the flooring that we're putting in today is hickory, and this is the flooring, which the biggest difference to me is, A, this color. I think it's really going to help lighten it up, but this is a great rustic look that we're putting in here. I love all of the texture to the floor, and the coloring is just wonderful.
This is a natural hickory, the hardest North American species. It's harvested from right around here. It's native to North Carolina. It was hand scraped. We have left natural colorations like mineral streaks and knots and things like that because it does have that rustic character. And then we've put a UV inhibitor on it so it doesn't change color as much. And then we have 7 coats of a ultraviolet cured polyurethane, which is it's a liquid solid that turns when the light hits it, so there's no VOCs going into the atmosphere.
Oh, great.
It also has a mineral called aluminum oxide, very small crystals that are in it. Same thing that sandpaper grit's made out of, so it actually wears for a very long time.
Okay, perfect. And you know what? I have to say that we're putting it in this rustic setting today, but this is something that everybody can use in their own homes. I'm loving the idea that it's so durable and so beautiful. I can imagine using this in my own home.
When we first developed this floor, we thought it would be for rustic only, but we find it in all types, French provincial.
And everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well, good. Well, I can't wait to see how this is going to go down. Where are we going to start our installation?
I'd say start at the top and work our way down.
All right, let's get started. Okay, so now up in the loft we have kind of the same problems. We're still a little sticky, but our boards don't seem to be cupping as much.
Now these boards are narrower. They're actually crowning,
okay,
which is the same drying problem. I don't think you have to take these up because they're well adhered. You can walk across it. You don't hear any sounds.
Okay.
But I would run it in the opposite direction. That way the boards are spanning across the high points of the old floor.
All right.
And I would just staple it in.
Because if we ran it the same direction, then it would follow suit.
It would follow, and you wouldn't like it.
Okay. Now, is that true that so if we lay it over it and you do it the same exact way, you're going to come up with the same problem? So for downstairs, where we've got the major cupping problems and we have the major creakiness,
right?
Are we going to tear that out? We can't lay it over that.
You can't lay it over that. That floor is wider. It's crowned cupped very severely. That's going to have to come out.
Okay.
But design-wise, you really kind of want all the floors going the same way anyway.
Okay.
So I think it works from an aesthetic standpoint as well.
Okay, good. Well, you know what? I think Luke's got a lot of work to do, so you and I better get out of his way and let him get started.
Okay.
I don't know about all of you out there, but Sloan and I, well, we're just pretty exhausted. We really worked hard up here getting this place ready.
You know, we did work really hard today, but our helper, our carpenter, Luke Miller, he worked really hard for us. I'll tell you, that doors makes the biggest difference. The daylight in the cabin now, and of course the great view. But you know what? The best part is that it's going to keep away that scary bear.
The bears? You're really afraid of the bears? I was afraid of that draft.
that was pretty scary too.
Well, we solved that problem with the new door, and those sticky floors are gone with those beautiful new hardwoods. And I just absolutely love the floors.
You know what, Mom? Now that the sticky floors are gone, I think that we need to make a shopping trip, because now we can finally...
What are we going to shop for?
Well, now we can finally invest in some beautiful rugs.
I like that idea. Something that's really going to set off those floors. Absolutely. You know, and we had some good projects I hope you can do at your own house. We had the fan we put in, and we had those new light fixtures. So a lot of fix-em-ups.
And as always, she found time to do a crafting project. That was great, Mia.
Well, you know, with Luke doing his work, you know, I can always find time to craft. And speaking of finding time, you find time next week to join us on For Your Home, because we got some great stuff lined up.
That's right. We're going to be hitting the road, and we're going to be heading to Matthews, North Carolina to visit with organic gardener Billy Stiles. Then we're headed up to Durham, North Carolina, where we're going to visit Witherspoon Roses.
It's going to be absolutely beautiful, and Sloan's got a great crafting project that she's going to share with you. So don't be late. See us on For Your Home.
If you would like additional information about today's guests or project ideas, please visit us on the web at foryourhome.com. We will do our best to help you out. For Your Home is made possible by
Andersen Hardwood, committed to producing distinctive, environmentally responsible hardwood flooring while helping to create a better planet for today and tomorrow. For more information, go to andersenfloors.com. Andersen, naturally.